Have you ever wondered why you keep attracting the same painful situations over and over again, no matter how hard you try to change? The answer lies in a method so simple it will surprise you. And today you'll discover how a glass of water can completely transform your inner and outer reality in ways you never imagined. Louise Hay revolutionized the lives of millions of people by discovering that our thoughts literally create our life experience. But there's something very few people know: the secret method she used daily to reprogram her subconscious mind so deeply that changes manifested almost immediately in her body, relationships, and circumstances. For decades, Louise observed that people who achieved faster and more lasting transformations had something in common. They had learned to communicate directly with their unconscious using physical elements as programming channels. And the most powerful of all was water. Because water not only makes up 70% of our body, but it has memory, retains information, and can be programmed with conscious intention. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why that glass of water on your table can become the most powerful tool for manifesting the life you desire. You'll learn the exact method Louise Hay used to heal her cancer, to attract love after decades of toxic relationships, and to transform her self-esteem from the deepest roots of her being. Are you ready to know the secret that has been in front of you all this time, waiting to be activated? Because what's about to be revealed is not just a method, it's a master key to rewrite your story from the inside out. First principle: your body is water in motion. The first principle you must understand is that your body is water in motion, and every thought you have is literally programming that cellular water. Louise Hay discovered this when she began working with affirmations to heal her cancer. She noticed that when she repeated her affirmations while holding a glass of water and then drank that water with intention, the changes in her body and life accelerated dramatically. Why does this work? Because water has the unique capacity to retain vibrational information. Every emotion, every word, every thought emits a specific frequency, and water absorbs and memorizes those frequencies. When you consciously program the water you're going to drink, you're sending that information directly to every cell in your body. Think about this. You spend hours worrying, criticizing yourself, reliving painful conversations. All that negative information is being absorbed by your body's water constantly. But what would happen if you reverse that equation? What would occur if you deliberately program the water you consume with thoughts of love, abundance, and perfect health? A woman told me how after years struggling with chronic anxiety, she began using this method. Every morning, she would hold her glass of water and declare, "This water carries perfect peace to every cell of my being. As I drink it, my nervous system calms and my mind finds serenity." In less than 2 weeks, she experienced a tranquility that no medication had provided her. Louise Hay explained, "Water is the perfect conductor for our intentions. When we bless our water with loving thoughts, every sip becomes a dose of energetic medicine that heals from the deepest level." This isn't fantasy, it's science applied with spiritual consciousness. Let's do this exercise together right now. Take a glass of water and hold it with both hands. Close your eyes and visualize golden light entering through your crown, going down your arms and coming out through your palms toward the water. Declare aloud, I program this water with unconditional love toward myself. Every drop I drink dissolves old patterns of self-sabotage and plants seeds of radiant self-esteem within me. Now drink slowly, feeling how each sip carries that intention to every corner of your being. Practice this with the first glass of water you drink each day. In 1 week, you'll notice subtle but profound changes in how you feel about yourself. Because when you nourish your body with consciously programmed water, you're rewriting your internal code from the cellular level. Second aspect, healing ancestral patterns. The second revolutionary aspect of this method is that you can use water to specifically release the traumas and family patterns you've then inherited and that have crystallized in your body. Louise Hay observed that many of the beliefs that limit us aren't really ours. We've absorbed them from our mothers, grandmothers, and the feminine lineage that preceded us. Have you ever noticed that you repeat exactly the same relationship patterns as your mother? Or that you have the same financial fears as her, even though your situation is completely different? This happens because emotional information is transmitted not only through words and behaviors, but also through the water we share in the womb and breast milk. Water has ancestral memory. We carry in our cells the stories of pain, fear, and limitation from past generations. But here's what's extraordinary. We can also use water consciously to heal those patterns and free our entire lineage. A 35-year-old client told me how for years she had struggled with the feeling of not deserving abundance. She had noticed that her mother and grandmother had exactly the same belief. When we began working with water programmed specifically to heal this ancestral pattern, something incredible happened. Not only did she begin manifesting unexpected economic opportunities, but her mother, without knowing anything about the work we were doing, for the first time in decades decided to start a small business. Louise Hay taught us, when we heal a pattern in ourselves, we heal backward and forward in our lineage. Water is the connecting thread that links all memories, and when we program water with healing intention, those waves of healing extend beyond us. I'm going to teach you the specific exercise for this. Every Sunday, take a large glass of water and hold it while you mentally connect with your maternal line. Visualize your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother extending backward as far as you can. Declare, I release from my feminine lineage all patterns of scarcity, fear, and limitation. I program this water to heal generations of pain and plant seeds of abundance, self-love, and emotional freedom. When I drink this water, my entire lineage rises with me. Drink this water slowly, feeling how each sip not only frees you, but sends waves of healing toward the past and toward the future. Many women report that after doing this consistently, relationships with their mothers mysteriously improve, or that family patterns of decades simply dissolve. Third secret, manifesting loving relationships. The third secret of the water method is that you can use it to manifest loving relationships and heal patterns of toxic attraction. Louise Hay discovered that women who had experienced destructive relationships had something in common. Their cellular water was literally programmed with frequencies of rejection, abandonment, and betrayal. Have you wondered why you keep attracting the same type of man over and over again? Why, no matter how much you work on yourself, you end up in similar dynamics? The answer is in the energetic programming you carry in your cellular water. Every time you've been hurt, betrayed, or abandoned, that information has been recorded in your energetic field as a magnet that attracts similar experiences. But here's what's beautiful. You can completely reprogram that information using water with specific intention for love. Louise Hay lived this firsthand. After decades of abusive relationships, she used this method to attract her last partner, with whom she lived the happiest years of her life until her transition. The process is simple but profound. Every night before sleeping, program a glass of water specifically to heal your capacity to receive healthy love. Hold the glass and connect with your heart. Feel all the wounds you've carried, your father's abandonment, former partner's betrayals, the rejection you experienced. Allow those emotions to move through you without resistance. Then declare, I program this water to dissolve all memories of pain in my heart. I release the need to attract relationships that confirm my wounds. When I drink this water, every cell of my being remembers that I am worthy of unconditional love, deep respect, and nourishing companionship. I attract a love that celebrates my essence and allows me to flourish completely. Drink that water slowly, visualizing how each sip is rewriting your attraction code. Imagine that water is washing from within all the memories of pain, leaving clean space for true love to find its way. That's why you can work tirelessly, have excellent ideas, and still experience inexplicable financial blocks. Your cellular water is running scarcity programs that were installed decades ago. But when you understand how to consciously reprogram that water, you can completely rewrite your relationship with abundance. The ritual is specific and powerful. Every Friday, a day traditionally associated with prosperity in many cultures, program a glass of water exclusively for abundance. Hold the water and connect with all the areas of your life where you've experienced limitation: financial, creative, professional, emotional. Breathe deeply and declare, I program this water to dissolve all scarcity programs from my cellular system. I release the belief that I must struggle to deserve abundance. When I drink this water, every cell remembers that I am a natural channel for the infinite prosperity of the universe. I attract opportunities, money, and resources in unexpected and joyful ways. While you drink, visualize not just money arriving in your bank account, but opportunities opening, your creativity flourishing, people appearing to support your projects. Feel in your body the sensation of being completely supported by life on all levels. A 38-year-old businesswoman told me how this ritual transformed her business. For years, she had struggled to grow her company, working 12 hours daily with mediocre results. After 6 weeks of programming water for abundance, she not only tripled her income, but clients and opportunities began arriving without apparent effort. Her business began to flow with an ease she had never experienced. Louise Hay taught us, abundance is our natural state. When we program our cellular water to remember this truth, we automatically align with the infinite flow of prosperity that has always been available to us. Fifth secret, physical healing. The fifth secret of programmed water is its capacity to heal your physical body from the deepest level and activate your natural immune system. Louise Hay lived the most dramatic proof of this when she used programmed water as an integral part of her cancer healing process. Along with affirmations and deep emotional work, your body is primarily water, and that water is constantly responding to your thoughts, emotions, and words. When you consciously program the water you drink with intentions of perfect health, you're sending direct instructions to your cellular system to activate its natural self-repair mechanisms. Have you noticed how your body gets sick more frequently when you're stressed, depressed, or anxious? This happens because your negative thoughts are literally programming your cellular water with frequencies of illness and weakness. But when you consciously reverse this process, you can activate states of radiant health that go beyond what you thought possible. The water ritual for health requires a deep connection with every part of your body. Every morning, before any other beverage, program your first glass of water exclusively for cellular health. Hold the water with both hands over your heart and mentally connect with every organ, every system, every cell. Declare with total conviction, I program this water with perfect health and radiant vitality. Every drop I drink activates my body's healing wisdom and strengthens my immune system. My cells regenerate perfectly, my energy flows freely, and my body functions in divine harmony. This water dissolves any pattern of illness and plants seeds of lasting well-being in every fiber of my being. While you drink, visualize that illuminated water traveling through your circulatory system, reaching every cell, activating healing processes, strengthening your immunity, repairing any damage. Feel how your body responds with gratitude and renewed vitality. A 55-year-old woman who had struggled with chronic fatigue for years told me how this morning ritual completely transformed her energy. In 3 weeks, she went from waking up exhausted to naturally awakening with enthusiasm and vitality she hadn't felt in decades. Her medical tests showed significant improvements in markers that had been altered for years. Louise Hay reminded us, our body wants to be healthy. When we program our cellular water with messages of perfect health, we're reminding every cell of its natural capacity for healing and regeneration. This isn't alternative medicine opposed to conventional medicine. It's complementary medicine that activates the healing power that already exists within you. Conclusion: your new reality begins now. The journey we've taken together today reveals a fundamental truth that Louise Hay understood deeply. Your body is not just physical matter, it's conscious water constantly responding to your thoughts, emotions, and words. Every glass of water you drink is an opportunity to reprogram your reality from the deepest cellular level. We've discovered how water absorbs and retains vibrational information, becoming the perfect vehicle to install new patterns in your subconscious. You learned that you can use programmed water to release ancestral traumas that aren't even yours, healing generations of pain with each conscious sip. We explored how to reprogram your attraction code to manifest healthy, loving relationships, dissolving patterns of toxic attraction recorded in your energetic field. You discovered water's power to manifest material abundance, transforming scarcity programs into frequencies of natural prosperity. And finally, you understood how to activate your body's healing mechanisms by programming